Why IShowSpeed might be a philosophy genius. I believe IShowSpeed is a lot smarter than he puts out, but a philosophy genius might be a little bit of a stretch. But let's get into the video and let's figure out why he might be one.
IShowSpeed is disguising himself as the great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche.
Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed.
People see IShowSpeed as young, lucky, stupid, racist, but I can see through the facade. He is
Racist? I never thought he was racist. Okay.
Friedrich Nietzsche.
To me right now. It's a fucking female talking to me. Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch.
You might think that was intense, but it is literally one of the reasons why he became so successful, and it's that he has low inhibition. His ability to make decisions and do things without thinking is extremely low.
What if I look gay? What should I say here?
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
This does not exist in IShowSpeed's brain, and that's what makes him so great and also why he gets cancelled so often. But Friedrich Nietzsche believes that this is how you should be thinking. There are drives and reasoning that helps us decide decisions, and it's your responsibility to control all of it and make decisions quickly. No hesitation, no waiting, just doing.
I told my mom at 12 years old, at 11 years old, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a streamer. Like, I genuinely wanted to be. I just love I love games and I love to, like, be myself.
People like to pretend his success is pure luck, maybe because he's wacky and crazy, willing to humiliate himself or lie on the internet. That is the reason why he is so successful, but obviously not. He's been doing this for 8 fucking years. He's clocked in more than 10,000 hours. He is a professional in his field, and this only happened because he knew what he wanted to do, and instead of letting other people decide his life and fate for him, he went at it. And people forget that his mom was one of his biggest haters.
600K! 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 Mom, come on.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, okay, all right.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
I'm gonna be on the recording.
Okay, all right.
And you know what's beautiful? He doesn't blame his mom now that he's successful. She never believed in me. He gives all of his credit towards his supportive family. But you look at other celebrities like Eminem and his mom. They were suing each other every possible second they could because there was so much animosity between each other, because there was never a supportive relationship. And nonetheless, IShowSpeed acted more mature and adult-like than compared to the actual adults. You can see this consistently with how he decides to make decisions, and more specifically, the right decisions. This is because with Friedrich Nietzsche, he does not believe in herd morality. Nietzsche thinks a lot of indecision comes from living by other people's value, approval, safety, fitting in. If you're always checking what will they think, you can't move cleanly. He criticizes herd instincts and the comfort mentality because it turns life into risk avoidance instead of creation.
No, she told me to quit.
Yeah.
Or I'm leaving. Like, you know, or like, you can't do this in my house. So I'm like, I'm out.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I'm out. You know, like, I'm not about to stop. Like, I was already.
Which is absolutely, I feel like he understands to himself that his mom wasn't mad at what he was doing. His mom was more mad at the fact that he's doing it in her home, and the issue is she can get kicked out of her home or their home because he's up late at night screaming at the TV, doing all type of whatever, you know what I'm saying? So if other people are complaining and, you know, the complex and such, then that might have been a huge issue for her, and there was no way around that. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to keep doing what he's doing, he needs to do it somewhere else where it won't affect her. But at the point of 600K, I think, YouTube subscribers, I feel like he should have been making, you know, some decent money, something. You know what I'm saying? He probably could have got a spot. I feel like, I don't know, maybe that was a while ago. Or maybe he was too young to make money on YouTube. I don't know if you need to be a certain age to make money on YouTube and such. But yeah, I feel like he understands why his mom was doing that rather than blaming her for doing that. Because if they got kicked out of their apartment because he's screaming late at night and barking, then where do you go from there? You know what I'm saying?
Averaging like 20 viewers. I had like 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs.
Right.
Like I'm already going. So I like, and once I start something, I'm not stopping.
Right.
So boom, she kicked me out. I moved to my dad in Detroit. Then I kept going. My dad didn't really care. My dad let me. Shout out to my dad.
Right.
Shout out to my mom too. I still love my mom. She didn't know what was going on.
Right.
His mom threatened to kick him out, and he did not care. People forget that the "who cares about what other people think" really applies to strangers. But it is so much more powerful when you realize we're talking about family. IShowSpeed was so confident in what he wanted, he was not going to let other people slow him down. That includes friends and family, and additionally, there is no hatred or envy or some type of grudge held towards these people. His relationship with his mother is extremely great, and this is because Friedrich Nietzsche believes in Amor Fati, which means to love your fate. This isn't passive acceptance, it's ownership. IShowSpeed owns everything about him. He owns that he wants to become a YouTuber, and he'll take the risk to do so because he's there. It is his faith, and he's loving every moment, even the bad ones. He owns his morality. He's not afraid to support Palestine or Palestine.
Israel! Free Palestine, man.
Yo, you from Israel?
Yeah, my man.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Free Palestine!
No, thank you. No, thank you.
A lot of influencers are scared to speak what's truly on their mind because most of their money is dependent on the Jews.
I want to ask you a question. No, let me ask you this. Are you pro-Israel or pro-Palestine?
Wow, all right, bro. You're not going to get views doing that.
Now, are you pro-Israel or pro-Palestine, bro?
Hey, Young Gravy, brand new single. I write hip hop raps. He's out
Are you pro-Israel or
there.
pro-Palestine? Oh, you just assaulted me, bro. That's assault. You know that, right?
I was gonna say, I think there's better positive ways to spread awareness. It's good that you're spreading what you
Right,
believe.
I'm paying
He should ask her then. What the hell? What do you think then?
for my people, so I don't know why these guys gotta hit me.
I did not.
I don't know why you gotta put your... Would you like to apologize?
I'm sorry. I blocked your phone, brother. I'm sorry.
People forget that once you become mildly successful, your occurrences with Jews significantly increase. I'm a no-name influencer. Most of people watching can pretend they care about Palestine, but there is no genuine consequences. IShowSpeed is not at our level. He is one of the biggest streamers, and that means there's a lot more pressure for him to fold. And nonetheless, just like Nietzsche, he thinks that a lot of indecision comes from living by other people's value, approval, safety, fitting in. If you're always checking what will they think, you can't move cleanly. He moves without herd morality, herd mentality. He moves based on how he wants to feel, from his political takes, from his life career takes. That is the GOAT, or excuse me, Friedrich Nietzsche. Now, here's the truth, okay? I don't watch IShowSpeed, never even watched a live stream. I watch from clips because I'm a fan of his personality, not his content, and there's a lot of problems with also being able to make decisions really quickly. The motherfucker doesn't think things through. He gets himself in cancelable situations by being overly sexist, by being overly racist.
Konnichiwa? Konnichiwa? No, Chinese. Konnichiwa? Argentina. Chinese. No konnichiwa.
This is even worse when you watch his personal life and how he treats girls and his romantic relationships. Guess what? He got caught for cheating in one of them. One of them is with some fucking Korean girl, and he brought on another girl that's doing his hair. The girl is rage baiting the other girl. It's like this whole situation. IShowSpeed is very bad with girls, and this plays into how he makes decisions really quickly. He doesn't really think things through.
It's just confusing when you call someone your girlfriend, but then like you also say we're not dating, we're not anything.
Because we're not.
So, like, why is she saying that?
You never answered.
We're not dating. Oh, we're just talking.
You never answered my question.
But then at the same time,
I asked you, do you want to go out? You
You never answered my question. You said we gotta go on more dates.
And like I've always ignored, like I've been ignoring that.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be on Speed's side in this scenario if he said, "Do you want to be my girl?" and she doesn't answer, and then she says, "You call me your girl, but you said we're just talking." Nigga, you said that. So, hey, I'm not gonna lie. This part, you know, it seems like crazy, like some gaslighting type shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe that IShowSpeed probably is doing some slimy, grimy shit, you know what I mean? When it comes to shorties, but this scenario don't really make... This was a bad pick. You know what I'm saying? You could have picked something else, a nigga tweaking and shit. But, okay.
Haters, I've been ignoring everything. Honestly, I think I tried my best. Literally, you can't call someone your girlfriend when you're not when you're not communicating on a daily basis. Even that, I was like, oh, like maybe that's how he feels. I respected everything.
I mentioned these downsides because it's very important to know that you shouldn't look up to Speed. It's Amor Fati. You should love your own fate. There should not be this praise and obsession over other celebrities because sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed.
And that's why they say don't meet your idols. You know what I'm saying? They're never who you think they are.
IShowSpeed is a very flawed person. He's not some fucking genius. I'll be honest. He's probably below average IQ. The way he talks, the way he thinks, he can't even speak out his words. He doesn't seem that smart. But the big competitive advantage he has is that he's truly himself. And I think what people forget is that you're not truly yourself. You're constantly distracted by how other people think and mentalities, moralities that pull you away from who you truly are, and that prevents you from making the right decisions and having the advantage of being fast or speed. You guys get it? No, I'm being so serious though. Be yourself, you'll make decisions faster, and that will speed the track to your life.
Makes a lot of sense. I feel like this video is really good. You know, it's finding the genius in Speed, even though, you know, he do some crazy shit. He may not be a genius, but it finds the genius within him. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, also, like, everything bro's saying is true, but in this part right here, yes, you know, be yourself, and you'll make, you know, decisions quicker, things of that nature. However, if you're a terrible person, being yourself gonna have you cooked, brother. Being yourself gonna have you cooked. But Speed is like genuinely a good person that does crazy things, and I think that's why it works out for Speed in particular. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.